Good evening, everyone. AnthWolf here, streaming once again live on Twitch, and the game of choice once again is Final Fantasy XIV. I just took a small 5-10 minute break from the last stream, where we completed the level 50 Paladin quest and gained, as you can see, a full set of, well, 2 full sets of Paladin regalia, which is pretty much would do us for most of the A Realm Reborn quest, like main storyline, for the most part. But, as I mentioned, we are going to be switching over to another class. So we'll log in with Leonhardt, we're going to head ourselves over to Gridania, and see if we can join the God's Quivers, which is the Archer Guild. We'll see what the Archer Guild is all about. I have no idea. And I was thinking about other classes to play. I've been thinking about it for maybe a week and a half now, to be honest. But I like the idea of having a range DPS. I like the idea of having support skills. I'm not a great fan of some of the leather armor, but I haven't really looked at what armors are available. Plus, we could always play with fashion later on if we really wanted to, if it really got annoying. So, let's see. We're heading to Gridania, aren't we? We do need to repair the Enterprise Sid's airship. But depending on how I feel about the Archer and possibly Bard storylines, we'll continue the main storyline either as a Paladin or as a Bard in the future. But we'll get our Archer up to like a similar level, because now when we switch class, we will have an extra bonus like ability, which will boost our experience a great deal. So I think we're earning like 230% experience right now due to the Road to 60, as well as, I think, is it our earrings? Yeah, when below level 50. But if we choose another class, there'll be another bonus to our experience to catch up to the Paladin. So, while we are here, we are heading over to the Quivers Hold, the Archers Guild. And there are a lot of quests here in Gridania which we didn't do. So the only thing I need to mention, I really need to mention is, make sure I'm going the right way while we talk, is there's going to be mentions, like quests, which may mean we haven't spoken to the Sliffs before, because they will be talking about things that have happened in the past, which have already occurred in terms of the story's like timeline. So there might be some crossover into them talking about the Sliffs and worrying about Ramu. Stuff like that, which we need to be aware of. But let's speak to the guild receptionist and start on our new journey. Okay. How interesting. So to give us a brief history on how the Archery Guild was formed. Two distinct styles from two different races, and they slowly merged and mingled over time. The Way of the Archer. So we need to show our resolve to the guild mistress here, or guild master. Will we dedicate ourselves to learning archery? Indeed we shall. So we've been given a weathered short bow. The number of available gear slots has increased. Your main weapon determines your current class. Changing classes is as easy as equipping a different type of weapon or tool in your main hand slot. It is simply as easy as that. So we do have a few bows in our possession. You have changed to a new battle class to lessen the burden of leveling multiple disciplines of war. An experience point bonus known as the Armory bonus is added when slaying enemies and participating in fates. The bonus grows larger the greater the discrepancy between your current class and the level of your highest class. Use this to your advantage. So, we can put some basic armor on once again. And we can create a new armor set for the archer. Perfect. My first bow. Luciane wishes to gorge your attitude for archery. Slay the squirrels, ladybugs, and fungars that roam beyond the city gates. This sounds familiar, doesn't it? Of course, now we need to replay with half of our skills because we no longer have them. We can use our chocobo, I believe. We have our... Let's move these all out the way. Oh, our macros have disappeared. That's fine. Some of our motes have disappeared. Okay. So we have Heavy Shot. Has a 25 yarm range. Delivers an attack with a potency of 150. Let's have a look. What else can we learn? Heavy Shot, Straight Shot, Raging Strikes. Okay, all the way up to level 38. Adds to Heavy Shot a 20% chance that your next Straight Shot will deal critical damage. Oh. Very handy. We have no roll abilities just yet. So let's see what missions are available to us, because some of the missions that were here will have now disappeared due to our change in class. They might be redded out. Course Correspondence. This Mikote of the Archers Guild wishes you to deliver a sealed message to the markets. So what other missions could we pick up? Preserving the past for friendship. So we should be able to level up extremely quickly, thanks to all the buffs that we have available to us right now. The quickest way to level up would of course be to do dungeons, but I think we need to be level 15 maybe to at least start them. Idel is looking for an adventurer to deliver a forgotten item. Hello, sir. Okay, so now we have the toolbox to give to, I guess, one of the carpenters. Nicola needs the assistance of a kind adventurer. We need to make this individual laugh. That didn't seem to work. Yeah, I would think that as well. We are rather odd. That or she's gonna call the cops on us. Let's just start randomly dancing in front of someone, sure. I'll try spinning, that's a good trick. Okay. Let's head over to Old Gridania and see what else we can get ourselves up to. There is another quest available down next to the Conjurer's Guild. Again, all these quests are very similar to the ones we took over in Uldor, kind of introducing you to the basics of the game, how to use emotes, how to interact with people and hand them items. It's all stuff we've seen before. Breya's busy with preparations for the coming ceremony, but needs an adventurer to bring her scarlet oil. Can be harvested from ladybugs. Well, it just so happens we need to deal with ladybugs. So we don't need to defeat 3 of them now, we need to defeat 6 of them. Very well. There's plenty of little quests around here to pick up before we head out into the Shroud. In Sense and Sensibility, the Conjurer Melaine seeks an assistant for her frantically busy student. Oh. God damn, we need to go speak to Breya now? We just left her. Oh well, so be it. Such is the life of an adventurer. Take the Azima Rose Oil and refill the sensors. Azima Rose Oil. A fragrant oil pressed from freshly harvested Azima rose hips. I think we've used this before. We most likely have. So while we're doing this, we may as well discuss job crystals. They light up, they attune themselves to individuals, and in lore, it said that really it depends on the person's personality. And so, since we have the soul crystal of a paladin, we shouldn't be really able to attune ourselves to another soul crystal, because that would mean we're a totally different person within ourselves. But that's a kind of a lore thing. It's not something you really need to dedicate yourself to. Ooh. We learn Straight Shot. When used, it increases your critical hit rate by 10% for 30 seconds. Very interesting. Covered in Roses. A botanist named Samien is hoping that an adventurer will pick up scattered rose hips for her. This is similar to the lady outside a Gladiators Guild who spilled her coin purse and blamed us for it. Only the Ellison there was a lot more polite about how to gather items that have been dropped on the floor. And before we return to her, once bitten, twice shy. A botanist named Ethelred needs an adventurer to make a delivery on his behalf. Not everyone seems to be overly keen on adventurers, but that's fine. Everyone's different. See, we're gaining levels even before we step outside and actually engage in some combat. A single red Azyma rose entrusted to you by Ethelred. Yeah, you're a carpenter. Would you like your tools? Sylphic Gratitude. Estain, the caretaker of the amphitheater, needs an adventurer to help her tidy up. Someone's putting on a show. Dressed as a chocobo. Oh well. That's actually quite interesting. Be polite. PHL. Interesting. Very interesting. I like little things like that. I like people who just like are enjoying the game in little ways like that. Makes it more like real, more lively. We have a level 11 quest here. We'll come back and maybe look at that one. So we have an item here for Parnell. He needs hours of practice to master this music. Understandable. A message entrusted to you at the Archers Guild by an adventurer. The Master of the Market is willing to permit an adventurer to assist him in fulfilling an order from the Lancers Guild. Search the stalls for a bone spearhead, a pot of beeswax oil, a length of brambleweed rope, and deliver them to an individual of the Lancers Guild. Normally we'd have to purchase these items, but he's giving us a basic introduction on how to interact with various merchants, NPCs here. I was actually going to look at their free company. I think I might need to actually get closer to them once again. The actual music players. Okay. Right, let's go see the Lancers Guild. There is a quest there we can pick up before we head out into the Shroud. So we have the items here. As I say, a Lancer was tempting as another class, but yeah, never mind. I do like the advanced class though, the job class. The Crorals with Squirrels. Boyslont of the Lancers Guild wants a fledgling adventurer to deal with a squirrel problem. Track down and exterminate half a dozen squirrels. I see. Okay, that's fine. So, yes, before we head over to the Central Shroud, let me just sneak my head back over to the amphitheater. I actually just want to see what their free company, like, normally they have like a brief message what they're all about. Few company profile, the Phoenix Legacy. Ah, he's actually the guild leader. Huh. Okay, interesting. They're not a roleplay guild, they like leveling, they're casual, they like doing dungeons, trials, raids, and PvP. They're not a hardcore guild. Interesting, the Phoenix Legacy. I just wondered if it was like a small, like a casual role-playing guild for, like, musical aspirants, I suppose is the best way to put it. Either way, we need to head out of the Blue Badger Gate. And into the Central Shroud we go, which is where the Bent Branch Meadows is, if I remember. Indeed it is. Hello, Camry. You're back down to level 3 with 41 health. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, well. Suppose the one good thing about being an archer, we have a lot of kiting that we're able to do. Oh yes, we have a whole new hunting log as well. We have Raging Strikes, increases damage dealt by 10% for 20 seconds. Yeah, this makes it a little bit too easy, really. Able to kite. But the bow does do less damage than other weapons, so the actual range and the kiting is kind of necessary. But the fact that we can use our skills while on the move is actually quite fun. Now, we do need some pinning skills to slow the enemy down. Okay. We just need to deal with the Fungars now, which are down this way. So yeah, we're gaining 460% experience. Holy hell. Okay. We can head back to Gridania now. There are more quests we can do to the south. But, we'll turn in these ones first, and we can actually probably pick up our level 5 Archer quest. As I say, we could pick up a lot of armor from all these side missions we can do as well, but we're going to be leveling so fast that we're going to be wearing through the armor a bit too quickly. Ooh, we have a poison attack now. Gives a venom effect for 18 seconds. Okay. All of them have a 25 yarm range. We have the Scarlet Oil. A vicious yet odorless secretion taken from the underbelly of a common ladybug. Okay, up and over to the Lancers Guild to let them know that the squirrels have been dealt with. And now over to the Archers Guild. A matter of perspective. Guildmaster Lucian wishes to instruct you on the fundamentals of archery. I see. There are targets hidden about Gridania. We need to seek them out and destroy them. I wonder if one of them happens to be in the in the Archers Guild. Where may there be another? Aha! And there was another one still. And they kind of doubled up on their the targets there. Travel the North Shroud, they put down 8 Microchus and 8 Opo-Opos. I see. Some of the enemies have poison, and some of them are also have ranged attacks, which makes kiting them a little bit difficult. So we need to go through the Yellow Serpent Gate. Two moments there. Just had a notification, I thought I'd check it out. Okay, so we have new targets, numerous targets at that. These will be a little bit more dangerous than what we've faced so far. Ooh, midget swarms. They are level 9. Dangerous. We are able to kite them, however. Oh, and the Oppos are also level 9. Yeah, the Oppo is actually quite tough for us to deal with, considering we're only using a level 1 bow. Thing is, you can't keep just running back in one direction either, because eventually the enemy will they will lose aggro. So you have to kind of go in a circle around them, around their spawn point. Ooh, our auto attack automatically fired a shot at the Oppo here. So tab targeting might get us into trouble at some point with a ranged. That's dangerous, yeah. I wasn't gonna actually initiate until our health recovered. That's the thing as well, later on, the enemy will actually chain. They will be part of a group and will be fighting multiple enemies, which will make this a bit more difficult. There we are, level 8 though. Ooh, we learned a new roll ability. And now we have the additional effect that this next straight shot may cause a critical damage. There's a 20% chance, not ideal, but it's something. There are quests we could pick up around here. Hello, Blissfinder. Welcome to the stream. Right, so the Micro Chew here have poison. Okay, that's 8 of each. Do we want to do any side missions here? I mean, we could. Since we're not yet level 10. And level 10 is the next level we need to be for the next archery level. We could pick up a new bow in the meanwhile. See, we have a level 21 bow in our possession. What's this? A clear sign. Polemon, a god at Etat's spire, seeks a diligent adventurer to scrub clean a pair of road signs. Seems a bit like grunt work, but sure. Also, we have this quest, don't we? A bad bladder. Where we need to speak to you. Ah, yes, this is the Ixali. So we need to look into what's happened to the Ixali and their airship. Or was it dirigible that they were using to bombard people with from the sky? We'll clean the 2 signs before we head north and look into that. Looks like Mugen is doing likewise. Okay, that seems like what we're looking for. The war balloon debris. There's a fate here. Oh, you. Yeah, sure, this is gonna be a terrible idea. A lot of kiting's gonna be involved. Oh, our chocobo's being poisoned. A lot. Oh great, we were poisoned as well. Well, that's not ideal. We may need to run from this battle. What I wouldn't give for a tank right now. Camry's down to 1 health. Nope, there goes Camry. God damn it. Ah, we've gone this far, we might as well just keep it going, even though it's a bit ridiculous. The never-ending kiting. Someone... Are you coming to help? You are coming to help. Looks like a marauder as well, with some pretty decent armor. That's a pretty decent axe anyway. Holy hell, 5,000 experience. God, that was ridiculous. If we were playing as our paladin, we could probably have just stood there and tanked that. But no, we had to switch to an archer, didn't we? Oh well. Oh nice, Camry got the rank 2, so... we'll boost him up just a little bit further. A gnarled slab of wreckage retrieved from a grounded Ixali war balloon. Further investigate the war balloon crash site. Oh, of course, there were level 5 Oppo here, and we were fighting bloody level 9 ones around the corner. I like to make things a bit more difficult for myself, don't I? Looks like the Ixali might be over here. So this again might be a more peaceful Beast Tribe faction rather than the other Ixali. Who have summoned Garuda to cause a lot of problems. Another group of outcasts. So the Ixali here are a beast tribe for, I think, crafters rather than the other ones that prefer you be more of a, like, warrior. They require you to be a disciple of the hand rather than a disciple of war or a disciple of magic. Okay, we'll head down to the stables. Let one of the individuals there know that the signposts have been cleaned. And then we're heading back over to the Archers Guild. I mean, there's a few more quests we could pick up at the stables to get us to level 10. Might be worthwhile. Death to the Bean Thieves. This individual at the Treespeak stables needs someone to slay Opo-Opos and recover property stolen from the mill. Okay. We'll deal with the level 5 Opo-Opos this time, since it doesn't really matter. While we're here. The Nose knows. Vivian is searching for an adventurer to deliver an item, and she's offering 10 potions in return. Seems fairly straightforward. Deliver an item, gain experience and potions. Oh, it's literally manure. We're taken down to a botanist. Lovely. And there is a fate going on over here. Ooh, hello. Not only that, but there's some creatures for our hunting log. Troublemaking Opo-Opos have expanded their territory slightly too close to Blessed Bud, bloody their noses to ensure they keep their distance. Okay, level 10. We've learned a new skill, Misery's End. Can only be executed when a target's health is below 20%. Okay, so kind of like an assassination skill. We'll take it. Yeah, take this burlap sap. This full flaxen bag contains something soft and warm. Ugh. Yeah, thanks. I will wash my hands very quickly. Okay, so we need to deal with Opo-Opos once again. There we are. We have the beans now. We can return them to someone in the Hearst Mill. See, there is a smith here in Hurstmill who is very interesting to speak to, but we won't need to do that for quite some time, and we may never actually do it as well, as it is a very, very long quest chain. A hempen bag filled halfway with ripe moon 2 beans? Blah. There you go, happy days, right. Back to Gridania we go, turn in the level 5 quest, pick up the level 10 one. Might be more worth our while just to run around and do some of the fates rather than do the side missions. It might gain us more experience more quickly. Not too sure. Oh, were we being watched? Yep. We were being observed. And someone isn't our greatest fan. And we can choose a whole new set of gear. All of it's level 5, so let's not worry about it right now. We will take the bow. Even though we may sell that immediately because we can probably find a better bow at the market. And we might as well look at picking up our level 10 Archer class mission. Training with Leah. Guildmaster Lucian wishes you to learn how to see things from different perspectives. Hello there. Okay, so we're searching for stationary targets hidden around a shroud. Avoid unnecessary combat and maintain a safe distance from any hostile creatures you encounter. Okay. 6 targets in the central shroud. Wait. There's only 3 there. Unless there's more elsewhere once we've dealt with those. Before we do anything, let's head over to... let's buy some armor. We don't necessarily need it. We'll see if it gives us any decent stat bonuses. We may actually buy the level 10 bow, even though we would get it from completing the quest. It just makes things a lot easier if we can do a little bit more damage a little bit more early. Oh, we have some more food we can eat. Okay. Let's quickly reorganize my food in terms of its item level. Right. Who do we need to speak to? Battlecraft? What bows do you have for us? Level 10, level 13. Okay, we'll take that. And we need the... Don't think it's the tailor. Ooh, it is the tailor. Like, we've had all this armor before. Ooh, can't wear that yet. We got it when we were playing as a gladiator all that time ago. Okay, we look a bit more ridiculous now, but it is practical. It is better practically. And we may as well teleport over to Bent Branch Meadows. Okay, so there is a few level 5 quests over here at the Bannock. But let's not worry about that. Let's go look for these targets, shall we? In fact, it's probably easier to find them from over here. Okay, so we need to avoid making getting attention. Ooh. Okay, nice and easy. Ooh, hello. Ooh. None of my line of sight. There we are. That's better. So, 2 more. Watch out for the diamites here. And water sprites are actually a hunting target. Oh Christ! Time to go. Okay, we need to kill or defeat 4 water sprites for our hunting log. There we are. It's a little bit more experience for us. And now back to the Archers Guild. That's fairly straightforward. Surely that can't be everything for this quest. Tree slugs and vultures have been congregating in ever-increasing numbers. Okay. 8 tree slugs, 8 northern vultures now. We can get there from the ferry. Which means we need to go over to the Lancers Guild. Okay. Here we go again. Level 11. Speaking, before we start, we had a new role, didn't we? Yeah, we had second wind. Instantly heals own HP, cure potency of 500. Okay. I'll take that. I say there is a new a binding attack. But the target is unbound if damage is taken, which isn't ideal. That's probably the better one. Inflicts a target with heavy, which slows them down. Oh yes, the vultures are hostile. Forgot we had Misery's End. Just made use of it there. Okay. Now 8 tree slugs. And we're fighting in the middle of a thunderstorm, it seems. Oh, bloody hell. Spawned right in the middle of a bloody fight there. Scraps of food left scattered along the forest thoroughfares by goblin travellers are attracting all sorts of carrion-craving cloudkin. Oh well, we were just talking about doing some fates, so sure. There we are. We learn Bloodletter and Foot Graze. We'll take Foot Graze, but I don't think I'm particularly going to be using it too much, unless we use it against if we draw a group by mistake, we can bind the second target while we deal with the first one. I suppose that would make it useful. What's Bloodletter? Delivers an attack with a potency of 130. Has a 15... Why would we have that then? Because it's got a 15-second cooldown and it deals less damage than the normal heavy shot. Oh, it doesn't cost any technique points to cast. Interesting. Okay, I guess that's the only reason we would learn it. Okay. I mean, sure, why not? I mean, our skills don't really cost a lot of technique points anyway. Oh. Does it not go on the global cooldown either? That's interesting. Yeah, it has its own cooldown. Interesting. Okay, that's another reason. You can use them together. Okay, and that's all the tree slugs defeated. Yeah, we'll just teleport back there. It's not even 200 gil to use the teleportation ability. Yeah, it was me who slew the tree slugs and the vultures. This Ellison is such a dick. Oh, great. He's going to be our next teacher. I don't think there's anything we could do to impress him. He's been quite vocal about our inadequacies. Great. Of course, we now need to be level 15 to do our next archer quest, and we're not quite there. I guess we could do a couple of guild tests. We could do the duty roulette. That gets us a little bit of bonus experience. What we'll probably end up doing is we'll do the duty roulette, and then we'll probably call this stream to a close. And I say, when we come back to stream more Final Fantasy XIV next time, we can start focusing on leveling up our archer even further. As I say, once we unlock the dungeons, we'll probably just be running through them multiple times while doing a few side missions or doing a few fates while we're waiting for the duty finder to actually pop. Since we're playing as a DPS now, the duty finder may take a bit longer to actually find a party for us compared to when we were playing as a tank. Level 15, eh? May as well go sell all our miscellaneous goods, all the vendor trash. Let's see. Let's just buy some more of them as well. Never coming wrong. Just waiting for the duty finder to pop. As I say, the 2 guild tests we have available aren't really amazing, but get out of the way for the day. Get the bonus experience, the bonus skill. Hey, there we go. So it's going to be basic training. Enemy parties are under the armor. What we're doing is basically choosing the tank and attacking the target of the tank to make the tank's life and aggro just a little bit easier. There we are. Hey! Level 13. And we received a player commendation for doing very little. I'll take it. So how much experience did we gain there? A couple of hundreds for killing the enemies. 6,600. And then another 6,800. I'll take it. Looks like we would get a completion bonus for doing under the armor. As an archer. Okay, sure. We'll sit around and do that then. Unfortunately, it still means we have another potential 6 minutes wait time. So, if you want to make yourself comfortable, you'll hear a particular chime when the duty finder pops. I mean, we could always run around and find a few side quests while we have to wait, but it's late in the evening. Oh, hello. Oh, I was going to say, that's unusually quick. Oh well, I'm not going to complain. Not going to complain at all. See, we're not going to be doing more side missions this evening. Just going to focus our attention on Bachman himself. So once he falls, the skill test is over. There we are. Hey, we received another player commendation. And we're reasonably close to level 14 now. Nice. Okay. So what was it? Level 15 for the first dungeon? Okay, not bad actually. And also at level 15 we have 2 new guild hests we can do as well. Awesome. Anyhows, I'll end this stream here. I say when we come back and play more Final Fantasy XIV, we're just going to be slowly leveling up our archer. With the help of the guild hests, with the help of the dungeons, we will be leveling up extremely quickly. The only thing we'll need to do between various dungeons is maybe get some better gear for our archer. But it shouldn't take us too long to really get up to like the mid-level 40s, the level 50 that we need to continue the main storyline. And in the meanwhile, we'll be learning more about the Archer class missions, and of course the Advanced Job class, when we get to that point once we reach level 30. But, thank you anyone who's been watching on Twitch. I hope you've enjoyed your evening, and I hope you continue to do so. And if anyone is interested and wishes to watch this later, of course, on YouTube, I hope you've also enjoyed it, and feel free to comment below if you so desire. But I'll see you no doubt later on as this new week begins. And yeah, that's really pretty much what I have to say before I start rambling again. I'll see you all for more next time. Until then, no. Bye bye now.